By the way, Josh, if we don't have access to Silver Eagles, what's the world look like, right? Like we buy from the biggest supplies in the entire world.
Yeah, I saw some comments in the chat about a competitor, kind of, right? An online retailer that claims to be the number one seller in the world. We deal with the owner of that company on, I spoke to him 3 times today. Okay. They want our collectible business so bad that they would rather sell to us than to that company. That starts with a J. Okay. All I can tell you in the world is, they don't buy near the collectibles you buy. They don't grade them. And the suppliers are starting to learn that they don't care about their buyers. And so there will come a day where we have every ounce. Okay. It's just the reality of what we're doing in the marketplace. It's the reality. I can tell you, last week, I think Jason, I think it'd be fair to say, I think last week we sold somewhere close to 45,000 ounces of Silver Eagles on the website. They literally come in and they go out the same day, every day. Okay. So if you're not seeing them there, it's just because somebody grabbed them before you. Double that amount was sold in the Sound Money wallet, because it has some buying relationships that are just flat different, and it doesn't have to be in inventory to sell. We made a conscious decision at 7K Metals to not sell something that we don't physically have available to ship that moment. You might say, why is that even important? I want you to go look. If you haven't seen this already, they consider to be the largest Ponzi scheme since Bernie Madoff. The gentleman just went to jail last week. Okay. 4-year investigation, just went to jail last week for doing this very thing of selling Silver Eagles to people without physically having them, to the tune of $257 million. And guess what? He had great intentions. They just never came in the mail because he didn't have priority enough at the mint. I'm telling you, you don't want us to screw around with this. You don't want us to be in that position. You don't want the people that you sell memberships to be in that position. If I was to tell you today that an online retailer is currently behind by 400,000 ounces of Silver Eagles, that's what I know. I know they're behind 400,000 ounces. They've pre-sold 400,000 ounces, and I know their allocation is 3 allocations lower than ours. That son of a bee's going to jail too, okay? And when he does, the world's going to know. So I'm telling you, you don't want us to play that game. So you can beat us up all you want on this chat. You can beat me up all you want, but we don't play this way. But what we do have, we have different relationships at Sound Money. That product is fully backed. It's fully backed in our vaults and other vaults around the world. So I can guarantee you when you buy it there, we have it. It may not be in our physical custody, but it's in custody of our suppliers in their vaults somewhere in the world. And that transfer can take up to 16 weeks, and it's no big deal because it's fully insured, it's backed and hedged in the market, and it's in vaults. That's why you want to do business with us. We're the only honest people in the place. And so I'm sorry to get a little fired up, Jay, but uneducated people make really dumb thoughts, and they don't know the industry. So hopefully that helps.